From the last 5 months, I have been learning AI aggressively, and from the last 5 months, my cognitive thinking level just goes down as hell like this one. And I was not even aware about this. And in this video, I will gonna tell you about how I get trapped and how I overcome it. And at last, I will gonna tell you how to use AI at its best so that you can get the results you want and grow as fast as you can. And this thing gets us to the first point, which is thinking. The biggest mistake that I had done is I left thinking about the problems or about their solutions, and I just given up and delegated the thinking to the AI, and it worsened my results as hell. And I was thinking like, why I'm not getting the results that I had got previously from the AI. And after some time, with my own analysis, I got the right answer that I just delegated the thinking, which is the most important and critical part of a human being. Like, we just do the thinking and execute it also, but now AI is very good and like able to execute a lot of things without you, but the thinking part is still crucial, still valuable as a human being. Like, we do a lot of things, like we do building, we do designing, we do writing, we do analyzing, we do deciding also, but all these things can be done by AI. It's good in these things, it's good in thinking also, but if you have some problem, you are the only one who know the real life scenarios, not the AI. Thinking is the most valuable and high value work that you can done. AI can think, reason, give, decide, everything AI can do. But the way you gonna think, AI can't think because you know about a little nuances, real life scenarios, etc., which AI can't even assume because it's not at that far at right now. Like, I was doing like giving some short prompts. I got read in any research paper where somebody just told that you have to give some short prompts to the AI, and AI is smart enough to understand that thing and give you the right type of answer. It's completely wrong. You have to give the complete context. If you have a problem, then you have to give a complete context. If you don't give the context, then AI will not able to understand. If AI is not able to understand, then how you are expecting you will gonna get the result? Like, for example, if I have some problem, like I have an employee, I have a partner, then if I don't tell them like what is the real problem and how they're gonna sort it, like let's assume that how we're gonna sort it part will they will gonna do. But if I don't clarify the problem itself, the context itself, the how they will gonna understand what is going on, and how I'm gonna expecting the results that I want. The person there is like they don't know the context, how they're gonna solve. Same thing with AI. If you don't give the context, then it will not gonna understand. If they will not gonna understand, the AI will not gonna understand, then how you will get the result that you want. I was doing that mistake. I was just giving the short prompts, not the long one. I was giving the short prompts. I was giving the short prompts, and the results got worse as hell. You have to give a good amount of context so that AI can understand and give you the results that you want. Along with it, there is two more things that you have to learn so that you get the results that you want. First is English. If you learn this language and you are good at it, then you will get a leverage over the AI, because a lot of people in this world don't know English properly. And one thing, the cherry on the top is communication skills. If you are good at communication skills, you are good at explaining the context you have to some another person or AI also. If you have good communication skills, you are better at it. And if you are better at communication skills, then you will giving the context at its best, then AI will gonna understand it and give you the results that you want. That's communication skills is the cherry on the top. If you're good at it, then great. If you're not good at it, then you just have to follow one rule, which is 5-year old kid. What this rule means? This rule means is you have to explain the things like you will gonna explain it to a 5-year old kid. If you just follow this rule, then you're gonna give the context as better as a kind of a good vibe coder, or like a good prompt engineer, right? If you just follow this rule, just explain AI the things the way you're gonna explain to a 5-year-old kid. If you just follow this, you're gonna give a lot better context because you want a 5-year-old kid to understand whatever you are gonna say. Okay, that AI is smart enough, like top class, uh, knowledgeable person who can understand your thing if you just follow this rule. You have to learn the English language first at good. If you have like there is only like 700 to 800 words which everybody use in maximum of their life. Okay, you just have to learn these number of words, and you have to explain it in a way like you explain it to a 5-year-old kid. Then you're good to go to explain it to AI, give the context, and you get the results as you want. This is the same mistake that I was doing. I was aware about it like when I was using AI, but with time when I was building multiple workflows, agents, and all, I just like completely wiped off. Like these things just completely wiped off out of my mind. Like these are the basic things that we have to learn and follow through for AI. But these things just wiped out of my mind, and I was just like, why? What the fuck is happening? Like I am not getting the same kind of results, like the same quality of results which I was getting when I started working with AI. This is the thing. And this thing brought us to the second point, which is know what model is good for what. There is the main three things that is going on. There is one more also, which is Grok. Uh, which is not written here. So this is Grok. Like for these are the four top class models that is going on. There is some Chinese models also like Kimi 2.6 and DeepSeek. Let me write it. Kimi 2.6, DeepSeek. I think V4 Pro. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this. So Gemini is good at research because Google has a lot of like maximum data possible on the internet. So it is very great at research. It's very great at image creation because its understanding of the vision is super great. Generation is very good, and creative thinking of the Gemini is very great. If you just give it a task like create a poster, it will gonna create a better poster than Chat. So like Gemini is better at creative thinking. And if you want to use ChatGPT, it's great at overall build. Like for example, if you want to build some agent, build some app, website, whatever, ChatGPT is great at it. But it's not great at UI, UX, the visual appealing things. It's not great at it. You have to use Gemini for it for this. And if you want to build it in a robust way, then you have to use Chat. And it's generally and easy to access for everybody. And a lot of people in the world use ChatGPT for the normal day things. Like ChatGPT is good at it. And Claude is very great at complex thinking. Like if you give some complex task, then it's great to like break down it, understand your context, then build the things accordingly. Which is the one of the best things the Claude had created over, and it's super best in writing. Like if you want to write content, if you want to write some letter, and like whatever the writing task is, you just give it to Claude, and it will like kick off like as great as possible. And each model has its sense. Yeah, you have to use the right model to get the right results. Okay, each model have all the capabilities, but they are not the best at it. Okay, like I have given the example answers like what is really going on. Like these models can hallucinate, but the Grok is super great at research, understanding, and giving you the factual results, okay, not the like hallucinated ones. And Kimi 2.6 is great at writing the codes. DeepSeek V4 is kind of a Claude, but in a Chinese model, where you can use it at like a kind of a fraction of cost if you are using a API. Goes on to the next point, which is a big loop. Big loop is in this AI era. The big loop is the learning curve. If you are a beginner and like you have to learn, understand, you have to learn some skill to get a good level of understanding, good level of skills to earn some money and like make your career. Like for example, if you are in a college and an 18-year old guy, and you have the access of all the great models like Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, etc. Like you have all the models in your hand, but you can't use them as best as like if somebody is in like in their 50s and build some billion dollar businesses. They have like simple Chat GPT kind of a three model, and you have all the current models with the bestest capabilities. The civilian guy will gonna use that three model good as hell, just because that guy has the knowledge, that guy has the experience. You know about AI, how to use it and all, like every single thing. But you don't have the knowledge. You lack the knowledge part. You lack the skill part. You will not gonna use at it best if you don't have a knowledge. Like, like for example, if you have a Lamborghini but you don't know how to speed it up like for like 100 kilometer per hour, like 200 kilometer per hour, then you're just using like moving it like on a cycle speed, because you don't know how to speed it up at that part. And if somebody have knowledge, they will gonna surpass you as anyhow. So the basic thing that I want to convey with this is like, if you're a 18-year-old year old, or some guy who is starting their journey, you have to learn the things, you have to learn the skills, you have to get the knowledge about real world things. Like if you are going to be a coder, engineer, or a CA, whatever, like you're going to do, you have to learn the things, you have to practice the things to get that real life knowledge. With that real life knowledge and including AI on the top of it, then you will get the 10x leverage. But the problem is, the guys, the people who have that knowledge in the current scenario, in the current time, they have, if they add on AI on the top of it, they will get the 10x results, the 10x leverage on. And it's making harder for beginners and newbies to compete over it. Harder to get noticed, hired, get paid, clients and all. Because that guys who have the knowledge in the current time are using AI and like growing as hell, and you as a beginner don't have any leverage on it. So what is the solution? The solution is just simple. You just have to go fast, learn fast, ship fast, and learn every single thing. Like you have to be like super fast. If they are working like 10 hours, you have to like work for at least 15 to 16 hours to learn about these things, like whatever you are doing, and proceeding with it. Let's go to our next point, which is fast-paced thinking. One of the best software that I have come over to fast-pace my thinking and my abilities to create workflows, agents, skills, etc. Is Whisper Flow. It is one of the best tool that I have ever got. With this, I just use my keyboard two keys, and I will just explain whatever that I have in my mind. I am with this I get the ability to explain the context at its best. It's good at typing, but if you are typing, then your speed gets low, and you are explaining the things like in a very little way. If you have the context in your mind of, like for example, one page, then if you're typing on it, then you'll just gonna give one paragraph of the context, and it will reduce the quality of the output that you're gonna get from the AI. With this Whisper Flow, you just have to press one key, speak your thoughts, it will transcribe into in the real English, and you can give it to LLM, and it will organize your thoughts and give the output as you want. Then you will get the results that you want. And the best part of this is you are giving the whole context that you have. Okay, so let's get to our next point. What should you do to get the thinking better, to learn fast, and like to grow as hell? The only thing that you can do is writing. And the one thing that I can tell you is, I'm not good at writing. I just hate writing. I don't want to write. I hate writing because I just like I don't want to write some content, like whatever. I just hate writing. But to increase your thinking, cognitive abilities, and like sharpness of your mind, you have to write. In this AI era, nobody is writing. Everybody is just typing, speaking up their thoughts on AI. But for clarity, for cognitive thinking, and sharpness abilities for your mind, you will just gonna get it from writing. If you just write your thoughts, if you just write what is your plan, if you just write what are you thinking, you will get your mind sharp as hell. Okay, which will gonna give you the clearest thinking, whichever is possible, and you will gonna give the better context. Then you will getting the results that you are looking for. And other people are not getting that results just because they are not writing. So the best thing that you can do right now is just start writing. Write your thoughts, write content, write your like whatever the thoughts you have, write the plan, write the solution of the problem in your mind. Then you're just good at writing, and your cognitive thinking abilities is gonna skyrocket with this. And I also gonna start this. Yeah, I am writing right now. Like I write like 2 to 3 tweets right now. But yeah, I don't like writing, but I'm going more on it, like to write the things so that I get my thinking sharp as hell. Let's get to the next point. So this is kind of an end of this video. The correct way to use AI. The correct way to use AI is define your goal, like what you want from it. What are you trying to build and achieve? And yeah, you have to write your plan, like what you have in your mind, and build. Thinking through, do the real work, use your skills, experience, and judgment. Like with all your thinking, just write it down. Give it the context, like what is your goal, what is in your mind, like what you're thinking, how do this. Then give it to AI. AI will figure it out, explanation, opinions, and like it will research the whole internet for you and get back to you with the finalist thing, like what is, which can be the like for example, which can be the greatest or the bestest scenario that is possible. Like for example, if you have a problem, you have a limited knowledge and you are giving a solution according to you, then AI will research on it and it will give you the context, it will give you the kind of a minute things that you don't know. And it will, like, if you have a plan of like one page, then it will find the things which are missing and fix your plan at its best, and you will get the results which you can't expect if your thinking ability and according to you the plan is at like level 5, then it will cross it up like level 10, 20, 50, and after that you will get your final thing that refine and finalize it and give it to AI with the goal with the final outcome. For example, if you are writing a article for your research paper or something like and if your audience is whatever, like doctors or something, then you just give it to AI and tell your target audience is doctors and this is the research paper. And the AI have to like check it, like is it good enough to get the understanding, edge cases, critique, risk sessions, like how to improve that research paper. Then it will give you your critiques, like what you can improve, what is the wrong things, is it easy to understand or whatever the thing is. Okay, like you define your goal, plan and build, give AI, it will refine it, and you will get the finalized thing. Check it up, do some changes according to you. Then give it again to the AI, and it will test the thing with your final outcome. Also, they will give it the final outcome. You then AI will test it accordingly, give you the critiques, suggestions, and all, and you will decide your thing, like whatever you want to change and all, and you can ship your final product or thing, whatever you have. So this is the whole video. I hope you guys get the understanding of like how to improve your thinking, how to get the bestest result from the AI that you want. And further onwards, I will gonna ship a lot of videos for you to understand AI as easy as possible. So just give me the feedback in the comments, like uh, how you felt about this video, how is my speaking abilities, and how you understand the things in this video, and what are the topics that you want me to touch in the further videos, and I will create the videos on that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.